Well, hello again. It's day 6 and I have a confession to make today. I've been a bit concerned at the fact that some of these videos are kind of going on a bit. So I thought I would get this out ready. And having got it out ready, I couldn't resist having a quick peek. So I actually I actually know what's in this one, but you don't. So here it is. Have a look. Actually, I'm quite glad I I had a look to start with because I didn't have a clue what to do. So here we go. The reveal. Day 6 is this. We've got an owl. What looks like, to me, a quill pen. And this looks like a very secret sort of diary or something. It's a book with a strap on it. You know, the sort of thing I mean, you know, like you get for your phones or something. So that is what is on the cards, as it were, for today. So, as ever was, the first thing I always do, and I was thinking to myself, what on earth am I going to do with this, is to cut it out so we can have a look and see what it looks like. So, put this on here. You may be noticing that on my desk I've got a notice that says the address of my Instagram account, because not too long ago I started to put my finished cards on Instagram, so you can just have a look through all the lot. I haven't got any of these Advent ones on yet. I'm still catching up from last month. I haven't uploaded as many as I should. But anyway, that's where you can go if you want to see a selection of my finished cards. So look, here we are. We have got the owl and the what looks like a diary. I don't know which way, that way it looks like it should be up to me. And there's a tiny, tiny feather, too big for him there. But to me, it looks like, you know, those could belong together for, you know, a writing, whatever. But the question is what to do with all the bits. So I had to think, and what I did, I told you I cheated. I've cut out this card panel. I don't know the make of this die, but I don't even remember where I got it from. I've got so many dies, you would not believe. It's a bit obscene, really, but I love it. It's got movement. I honestly don't know where I got it from. Might have been eBay. Don't know. Anyway, that's what I thought, because I thought we could have the owl kind of flying over the tree like this. And then we could put the bit of, as if somebody's been sitting under a tree doing a spot of daydreaming, writing or whatever. That's what I thought. That is just, you know, pure and simple. So I'm just going to do it. I have to say, you know, I do feel a bit guilty for cheating, but the pressure at the back of my mind for having to do a video a day for 31 days is kind of pressing slightly. So here we go. What to do with it? I thought he would look nice in a dark card. I looked at black. But this one is a deep charcoal. So I thought this, a scrap out of the drawer, I could put a bit of that behind the tree and use the rest of it for cutting out these things. And I think that's going to be kind of it, really. So I'll cut a piece off so that I've got enough to go behind the tree. Don't do what I did the other day and cut my nose off to spite my face, as it were. So that should be enough to cover the hole. This should be enough to make probably a couple of these. Where would they fit? I'd quite like to, I think I'll stick these flat to the card, but I'll do that, cut it twice, so that, at least twice, so that I've got a bit of dimension, and I'll have him popped up from the card. So, I was thinking when I saw this owl, I thought, what on earth can I do with the flying owl? And I thought, well, owls go with trees. What trees have I got? So I just looked quickly through my box of tree dies and things and spotted that one. And I thought, well, that will do nicely, thank you. So let's just cut another one of this chap. I haven't tried him in the grade. I think I might highlight him a little bit. Let's just see. Can I get 3 out of this piece or not? I don't think I could. I don't think I could. Could I? No, not quite. I'll just do 2. I'll just do 2. There we are. So let's stick these 2 together so that it's a bit more substantial. There's lots of lovely embossing. All the detail on the owl is embossed, and so that gave me the thought that if it's embossed, I really need to make it show more. So, do you know, I don't think that's thick enough. I'll cut out a white one. Oh, I'll use this one. I'll use this one. That was right before my eyes. Put this one on. Underneath. There we are. Just to give it a bit more rigidity. There we are. I shouldn't have got it out of the box in the first place to get it ready, and I saw it sitting there. I thought, I'm sorry, I was waiting for my watch to charge up. And I just couldn't resist it. I caved. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Right, so this is going to go kind of like that, and then those are going to go at the bottom like this. I don't know if it's a good design or not, but you know, I think that's all right. Now I'm just going to give this a little bit of a highlight because they are lovely. I'm going to use some silver embossing wax. No, gilding wax, I beg its pardon. This one is from Pebeo. PBO, don't know how you say it, but it is silver. It's probably got a name somewhere, but I can't see it. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. If you put your finger in one of these things, you get quite a glob on the end of it. And if you put that on to your project, it's going to be intense. So I always tap it on the surface, and then I can sort of move it around and make sure I've only got just as much as I need, because it's better to start with less and add more rather than put a great load on. Can you see how it's highlighting this? Don't need much at all. There we are. I still want the crevices that have been embossed to remain dark, so that the rest of it is actually highlighted. This cleans up very easily off your mat if you do it immediately, but if you leave it for a while, you might need a little bit of alcohol to get it off. It comes off straight away with a wet wipe, but if that's allowed to dry, you may need to use a wet wipe to get it off. Okay, now let's just do the raising up of this bit. Nearly at the end of my narrow foam tape. I emailed the company this morning because on the website they've run out of this stuff. So that's the end of that one. Here's a new one. This is my last one. Look at the size of it. It's huge. So find the end. Get off the... Oh dear. Doesn't want to come off. I do hope they do it again because I use it so much. Sticks to Anything, the company's called. And they do fabulous sticking stuff. They do great low-tack tape and micro dots and various thicknesses of foam tape. Oops, it doesn't get a bit close to the edge there. Really lovely, lovely stuff. It is a bit of a cheat. I do apologise, but I just thought, you know, it's getting a bit much, really. So, just to make sure this is raised all the way round. That'll probably do. Okay, now I will put this on the back of there. That should fit nicely. Let's take these off. Quite satisfied pulling these things off, actually. There we are. Do you know that when I first saw this owl, my first thought was Harry Potter. Can't remember what... Hedwig, isn't it? Hedwig is the owl. Harry Potter's owl. Fabulous, fabulous stories. Right, let's stick this onto there. Add a little more adhesive to make sure that it sticks to the card front. Put a bit of glue on so that if I don't get it right first time, I'll be able to lift it and move it. The foam tape is such a good strong adhesion that, you know, sometimes you can't move it if you've got it in slightly the wrong place. All right, here is my... This is a bit of a cheat, really. I wouldn't have... If it was just me, I would have thought about doing some sort of fancy thing there, but I quite like this charcoal in there. Now, these two bits I want to put down at the bottom. I'll put a bit of that one on this one, so that can go in the corner just there. The pen or the quill or the feather or whatever, I'm just going to put above it. Somebody's just walked off. They've been writing their memoirs. And some more tape on this chap. Nearly done. Look at him shining. Isn't that lovely? So I will be uploading some more of my cards to my Instagram account. So anything that you want to see, you can pop over there and take a look. Right, let's see where we want this little chap. I think we'll have him about there. There we are. And it's done. Day 6, quickest one ever, because I cheated and had a peek beforehand. So I didn't have to sit here pondering, wondering what on earth I was going to do. So, as ever was, thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll be back tomorrow to see what's inside number 7. Thank you.